What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Boone coming at you all with a brand new video, a brand new drop list to review. And man, do they want us to go broke, dude. Like, there is some crazy retails we're going to discuss. It is to be expected when you're collaborating with someone like Yohji Yamamoto. It's not the cheapest collection, but there is some really cool stuff here. I'm definitely going to be dropping a bag tomorrow, so drop a sub if you're new to the channel. Drop a like if you enjoy. I've been trying to find some items to do like goals with, but I don't know, dude. There's nothing like goofy as hell. Well, there's plenty of shit like that, but it's way too expensive for a like goal to justify it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not dropping 150 for some fucking aluminum dominoes. That's just not gonna happen. But let's begin this video. I'm gonna help y'all get out the trenches with some resale items. Let's begin. So as always, I just gotta start off the video mentioning to you all my Cook Group browser. If you want to get more assistance with reselling online, I think we might even be bringing back free trials. So DM us on browser if you want help with that. I will be doing a write-up tonight of all my recommended items. If you also want to join my free Discord, hit me up on my personal. I gotta send out some invites. I owe some of you guys, but let's start off with this drop list. Let's just get these accessories out of the way because we don't care about them. Like, I'm sorry. The dominoes might be one of the most disappointing retails we've gotten all season long.
Oh boy!
Supreme did a domino set a while ago. I guarantee you it was not $150. I was already disappointed with the material choice on these dominoes, and now seeing that it's gonna be 160 bucks, I'm just like so blown away by this. These will likely sit on the website, honestly. We saw the makeup sitting last week. Like, Supreme accessories this season, they've been a letdown so far, I'm gonna be honest, so this is gonna be a skip. Pretty bummed about it. But we also got the Engraved Zippo, which I'm really not feeling, dude. I have a bunch of Zippos from Supreme over here. I'm really starting to miss when they used to do clean Zippos like this. Nothing crazy, just a little logo hit, iridescent, the black gunmetal. This all over engraved print. It's fun that it has like engravings, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. These just feel kind of corny to me. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy one, dude. Like, I feel like I need to just cause like I have a bunch of Zippos, but I just so don't want to spend $60 on these, dude. I just really am not too big of a fan, so let me know. Maybe you guys like them. I don't even know which color to pick if I do end up buying them, but they are gonna sit on the site and are not recommended for resale. Now that we got all that garbage out the way, let's start talking about this Yohji collab. So we're gonna start it off with the stuff I do think is gonna have some profit. I will be real with y'all, I'm not seeing a ton of profit out of this collab. The last Yohji collab they did, there was profit on more expensive items like the puffy jacket, but this time around, there's not anything that really screams like resell hype beast, like, which is a good thing. Believe me, like, I actually enjoy that, but for just purely making money viewpoint, it's a bit of a bummer. Like, usually I do like to see one token item that you know is gonna flip. Let's go over some of the easier items to flip that are a cheaper profit. So we do have the tees. Obviously the logo tees are gonna be a good pickup. Last time they did a Yohji collab, the logo tees I sold for around 90 each. I did hold on to them for a couple months, but if you get bigger sizes like XL, XXL, it should not be too difficult to get some profit. You might have to hold them for a little bit. There's not gonna be a ton of immediate profit with this drop, but it is a pretty surefire hold, especially when there's only two different colors. I would target the black colorway, XXL, XL, and multi-card them. And if you're looking for something to multi-card them with, I'd recommend the beanie. The beanie is actually really fire in this collab. It's also, I think, the cheapest thing in the entire collab. So really, if you're buying anything from this release and trying to double cart, I would be throwing these beanies in your cart. I want to say the olive is better. I think the olive is way sicker, but obviously black is just always so consistent, so I don't think you can go wrong with either of the two. I'll probably be picking up the olive one just because I think it's so much nicer, man. I'm not a big fan of the red on black. I sold the last beanie they did for, again, around 90, so really just hold till 80 plus and you should be able to flip them within like 2 or 3 months. Next up, let's talk about these sweaters, because I know this is probably one of those items people were hoping would have some profit. $268 retail, and as I talked about in my video yesterday, the rose sweater was the best selling item besides the puffy jackets. Those were kind of the sleepers. Those rose sweaters kind of were like the token item from the last Yohji collab. This sweater, I just really do not think is going to follow up the same. First off, it is kind of an obscure reference. It's Tekken, which a lot of us do know, but we don't know it well enough to spend like 300 plus, and that's just like retail. To actually get profit, you'd have to be selling this around 400 bucks, which is just really not going to happen. Only XL, maybe the black color, but honestly, I think these are pretty skippable. Leave them for the people that want them for themselves. They are cool sweaters. They lost me a little bit on the sleeve. I do love the idea of them though, like definitely something you never would have expected. Some knit Tekken sweaters with with Christmas hits on this, like super out there, fun, but not really gonna have much profit. But let's talk about what I think could end up being the sleep item of this collab. Now this one is a risk. I don't even know if I'm gonna pick one up. I kind of want to just to like see it in hand, but it's actually gonna be the Tekken button-up shirt. I never recommend button-ups like ever. I cannot even remember the last time I said to go buy one, but this is a special one, man. We only have one colorway. It's 200. It features the all over Tekken hits of all the profile images of all the fighters, and on the back side, what I'm guessing is the Tekken logo. I could be wrong. I'm not like that big a Tekken fan like that. I've played it probably twice in my life, but I do think this is gonna be one of the more memorable pieces from this collab. You might have to hold it a bit. XL on this one, I'm pretty for sure is gonna have some profit with it, and I do think this one will age well. It is only 200, which is expensive, but compared to the rest of this collab, that's not too bad of a price tag. I can't assure it's gonna profit enough for me to be like, go buy this, except if it's XL. XL, I'm pretty confident, but I would not be surprised if this ends up being one of the more profitable items later on. But like I said before, a lot of this stuff you are gonna have to hold, unfortunately. I don't even think I'm gonna buy one, to be honest. Let's talk about what I am gonna buy, and that is gonna be these Doc Martens. This is another item that probably will age nicely. The spiderweb Docs they released last season, my favorite Docs I own, those actually go for like, I think around 300 now, which is actually pretty good profit. I'm not sure if these will quite get to that same range. I honestly think they will. It's just a matter of how long. Black colorway for sure. I'm not too big about the white ones. I really like the black. I'm not a big white Docs person in general. I'm hoping these don't sell out too quickly. Like, I feel like I've seen so much love for them. Let me know if you guys like them or not. I understand if you don't, because they're definitely a loud Doc shoe, which is not for everybody, but I mean, look at the colors I'm wearing, man. Like, this shirt would match it. Like, I just need these Docs, bro. I'm actually so excited for them. And I do think they'll have profit down the road, honestly, just because they have a cheaper retail. I know it's 188, but compared to the rest of the collab. Next, I have to talk about these leather items, because I think they are by far the coolest stuff coming out of this collab. I actually love these so much, and if I was a rapper, if I was rich or some shit, I would be buying these. The pants and the jacket are both equally sick. I do think the jacket is better, but like, these pants are also crazy hard. The retails have me sleep, bro. Like, I'm never ever spending that much money on a clothing item, especially something like this that's so loud. You will only wear it like 5 times in your life. The red color without question is the move here. I hope we see like Travis Scott or Cardi rocking these at some point. It just feels so appropriate. I feel like Cardi has kind of moved past this stuff, but I could definitely see Travis rocking some of this, maybe like Uzi, I don't know. I actually do think the jacket is gonna bring some profit. It's gonna be hard to make because there is embroidered leather on it, I believe. I doubt there's a very high quantity of it, but obviously like almost nobody watching this video can afford that jacket to flip, so as cool as it is, it's going to be a pass for all of us, but I do think it could be bringing in the biggest profit of everything in this drop. But you're gonna have to spend way too much, and at the end of the day, it's a risk when you're dropping like, what is it, like 2100 or something like that? Yeah, 2200. That's just too much of a gamble at that point, but I do think like this is probably going to be the best profit item from the release. And let's actually talk about these other t-shirts. The pumpkin tee, I've actually seen some people that do enjoy the pumpkin tee. I just find it so bizarre. I mean, it's fun, but like, I'm 54 bucks, like, I don't know, dude. I'm definitely not too big on it. I don't think it'll have profit. Maybe like a XXL XL in black. Y'all knew I was gonna say that, but I don't know. I don't trust it too much. You probably will have to hold on to it for a bit, so it's gonna be a skip for me. And also the paint tee, I'm not feeling it enough to say there's profit. The design's just too jumbled all over the place. I'm probably gonna be passing on this one as well. I actually would say white on this. I just think it looks better with the design, but XXL XL, besides that, I think it's a skip. And that just leaves us with the faux fur cargo pants, which are gonna be a skip to me. These could somehow, like, if they're really limited, have some profit. Faux fur is never that limited anymore though, and I don't know, maybe XL. I think they're skippable though. And also the suit, which is probably gonna sit. The suit's definitely not doing it for me. I love the pants, but I would not buy the whole thing. Fuck that. Oh my god, we also have the puffer parka. The last puffer they did was so much better. I just don't like parkas like this that are puffy, but maybe the black color and XL. I'm so sick of saying that. 500 bucks, too much of a risk. I keep thinking we're done with the collab, and there's like 5 more items. The hoodies are skippable. Go for the tee if anything. The fucking Baja jacket is the biggest price wreckage I've ever seen. Like, are you shit? It's $268, bro. Supreme has made this exact style jacket for like $158 or something. That's just preposterous. preposterous. Like, that's actually outrageous. It's almost gonna be 90 bucks after fees, so it's not worth it. But honestly, this could end up hitting like 130, 140, maybe even 150, because there is only one color of it, one design. And again, it does feature all the Tekken characters, which is pretty sick. But this one you'll probably have to hold for a bit. But of all the skate decks we have seen this season, I actually think this Tekken deck has the best chance of having some type of profit. It's just not going to be enough to be worthwhile shipping this thing. So I somehow just completely skipped over the nylon bomber jacket. I think this one's also going to be a skip, even though its retail isn't quite the worst. It's pretty similar to what we see for the usual MA1 flight jackets from Supreme. Black color XL again, but this one is pretty risky. I do think it has somewhat of a chance just because it isn't an outlandish retail and it is a pretty sick jacket, but I don't trust it enough to really give it like a bona fide resale approval. I do really like the black. I like both colors, but at the end of the day, like almost a 400 plus retail after fees is just so crazy. It's not worth the risk. That does it for the collab. Oh my god, this collab is even bigger than I thought. I really enjoy it, but it's definitely not as good as the first collab. I think a lot of people could agree on that. Unless you're a huge Tekken fan, then you're probably fucking squirting. But next up, Swirl Fleece Cam Cap. I actually like the gray on this, but it's probably not gonna be worth copping. The gray, if anything, or the black obviously, but it's actually not the worst cam cap. It's just 50. I don't like doing the 54 cam caps, like almost 60 bucks. It's just a lot of money. The Phoenix short sleeve top's actually kind of clean. I hadn't really looked at this one too much. It's gonna be a skip, but not the worst design for a short sleeve top. Denim crushers are just not gonna be it. Same with the 6 panel, same with the shirt, and same with the jeans. All those, I'm not really feeling the design, and they do it almost every season at this point, and it's just really nothing special. So none of these are gonna flip. We got the multi-stripe beanie, 38. I haven't seen him do a $38 beanie for a long time now, but this is gonna be a skip. US New York hoodie. Guess, just take it crazy. A skip, yeah, you fucking guessed it. And finally, the inverted striped short sleeve top. So really, everything in the lookbook besides the collab is just not doing it. From the collab, my best guess for having some like worthwhile profit while not being too expensive is either the docks, this button up, but for the most part, I think the logo tee and the beanie are pretty agreeable to be like the only surefire profit that's not gonna break your bank. But at the end of the day, this probably is a skip for most people. It's been your boy Boone though. You will be seeing a pretty fun live cop. Just because y'all aren't copping doesn't mean we're not turning up, man. I'm gonna get the docks. Might even do like a triple cart with the tee and the beanie. I'm a little worried about the docks, to be real. If y'all sell those out on me, I'm gonna like lose my shit, because actually it's one of my favorite items of the year so far. It's been your boy Boone though. I'll see you for that live cop. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to join the free Discord, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.